Hello, everybody. This is Lashar. I'm making my main post for the final discussion board of this course. You guys have to excuse me. My air is currently out in my house and it is really, really hot. So I am sitting on the floor in front of my living room table. When I started this program in February of 2021, I really had no clue what I was getting into. I actually hadn't even planning on starting a program. I was just looking to see if I could find one that interested me. And I was on Facebook one night scrolling, and I came across an advertisement for AIU, so I clicked on it. I got to reading, and then I thought I was requesting information. Turns out, I guess I was in actuality applying for the school, and then once I got email notifications and things like that, things moved pretty quickly. I was very apprehensive about this program because I had not been in school in quite a while, and I was also trying to determine how I was going to be able to juggle it with my daily workload. Myself and one of my former coworkers had already agreed that we were going to start school, but we had thought we were going to start in the fall of 2021. I kind of beat her to the punch. I started the program. Like I said, I was very apprehensive because I'm not used to doing classwork online or not being in an actual classroom setting. So that was a big thing for me to have to overcome. My first two classes went fairly well. I had to get a routine set out because I was working two jobs. I'm a single parent. I work full-time or a part-time job, and then my son, my youngest, also plays Pee Wee sports. And then on top of that, my daughter was also in college, so I had a college student and a kindergartner at home. So it was kind of rough at times. I had some issues during the summer of 2021 where I kind of got off track. I let my health issues get out of control. I'm diabetic and have high blood pressure, and I got off my medication and had some issues that put a damper on some of my classwork, and I ended up actually failing one of my classes that I took that summer. So I had to repeat that class, but I was on academic probation in doing so. My support system was mainly my mom, my daughter, and my sisters. So it was kind of rough. They were trying to assist me with, getting my son from point A to point B, because my daughter did not stay in-house. She lived on campus, and the college she attends is about 45 minutes away. Needless to say, it was a rough time for me, and I really contemplated on whether or not I could do this because I was struggling mentally with some things. And then when I started actually teaching first year last year, I was just like, what have I gotten myself into? Because I was new to the field of education, no background in education. I was a probation officer for 14 and a half years, had no clue what to do in a classroom. I had only subbed, and I had been a paraprofessional for about 6 months. So I was really thinking, what have I done? But I steered the course. I have had a lot of bumps and bruises and twists and turns in this program, but I think I can honestly say that the things that I've learned, I didn't really even know that I was using until I sat down and paid attention to what I was doing work-wise as far as assisting with creating lesson plans and things like that, because a lot of the things I learned in the early courses applied to those things. And I'm just thankful that I had the staff. My academic advisors have been wonderful. Stephen and Matthias are like the absolute best in contacting and making sure that I was staying on top of everything, calling to make sure everything was okay. And that is one thing that I can say about the AIU staff. I believe they really care about the success of their students, because they were in there like tigers. If they saw something that they didn't like, they were either calling or emailing to make sure everything was okay and that I was okay, and I really appreciate that. Again, congratulations to everyone who has made it thus far, and I wish you well in your future endeavors.